Watch what you bet here on That Betting Show. For 3 straight weeks, we've led with NBA action, triple headers, double headers, no NBA action. Tonight, we'll flip it right over to the Diamond and head to the Northeast. Teddy, it's going to be the Brewers and the Phillies on ESPN. And again, from the Northeast here, you're going to be looking at temperatures, Teddy, between 45 and 50 degrees at first pitch and dipping. Wind at Citizens Bank Ballpark due to be blowing in. I mean, not, hurricane-type winds, 5-6 miles an hour, so not that much. Nola has bounced back. He's going to be on the mound tonight. But if we take a look at some of the options here at SBRodds.com, Pinnacle, -140, Chris, -145. That's down, Teddy, from around -160. Now, also keep in mind, if you watched last night, the Brewers were on the road on Sunday Night Baseball, now traveling into Philadelphia. We'll see if that plays a part tonight.
Yeah, that's never a good spot. The teams want that extra time on Sunday, and the team has got to play Sunday night and then travel. Tends to be at a disadvantage, and you tend to see money coming against those squads. Of course, the way Aaron Nola's pitching of late, no surprise. If we see money for Philadelphia here, his last 4 starts, Nola's been dominant. 26 strikeouts. 2.25 ERA. He's given up 1 run in each of his last 3. Last time out, quote, "It's definitely the best I felt all year with all my pitches. I was throwing quality pitches as the game went on. I was getting ahead more. I was getting first pitch strikes more." All that being said, for as well as Nola's pitched, the guy's been an over machine this season. The bullpen behind him, the lineup's been good. The bullpen behind him's been bad, and the lineup's been good when he's pitching. Phillies found a way. They had a real bad game on Friday night in Kansas City. They were lifeless. Came back, took the last 2 games of that series, and won yesterday, put up a bunch of runs without hitting homers. Gabe Kapler, quote, "Sometimes we're going to go stretches without hitting the ball out of the ballpark. During these stretches, we can still take our walks and keep the line moving. That's what we've done." There's signs right now for Philly coming around. And, of course, Milwaukee, well, they could be without Ryan Braun again this evening. He's missed the last 2 games, able to pinch hit. But, his quote, he's got a hamstring issue. Obviously, I have to get to the point where I don't feel it grabbing when I'm jogging, so I can just get out there and sprint. Doesn't look like Braun is going to play. 8 home runs, 23 RBIs so far this season.
Yeah, Teddy, looking at Ryan Braun, as we know, like the athletes that we used to be, at least, Teddy, not the greatest conditions to be 45 degrees, a little bit rainy and windy on maybe a slick track for the hamstring injury. So we'll keep an eye on Ryan Braun as it goes. But how about those Pirates, Teddy? Trying to stay hot as they go out to the desert. -165, the Diamondbacks listed here at SBRodds.com. A total of 9. Pirates now 20-17 off the season. Getting as hot. Look at this. Actually, the Pittsburgh Pirates are hitting when earlier in the season you couldn't buy a hit from that lineup, but obviously getting healthy, getting these at-bats. Some of the young kids starting to produce there. Kingham versus Ray tonight out in the desert.
Yeah, and I mean, the Pirates, 6 of their last 8? 8 of their last 11? This came on the heels of an 8-game losing streak where they couldn't hit their way out of a wet paper bag, as you mentioned. But not going to be easy here against Ray in Arizona today. Robbie Ray, 55 strikeouts in 43 innings. Last start against Tampa, struck out 11 in 5.2. Quote, "That's probably the best fastball command and off-speed command. That's probably the best my fastball command and off-speed command has been all year. I was able to elevate when I wanted to, and the curveball slide played really well off those pitches." Ray, when he's dealing, could be exactly the guy to cool off this hot Pirates lineup. Kingman, Nick Kingman, 10th appearance, 2nd start of the season. He did start 15 of his 18 appearances last year, so it's not like a guy he can't go through the order multiple times, but he's not going to go through the order. They're not going to eat up 7 innings, Quote, "I feel like I know my body enough and I know the game of baseball that I can hopefully manipulate a lineup enough where I can put myself in a position to go 3, 4, 5 innings if I need to. I'm not concerned about the length of my outing," which means there will be ample Pirates bullpen tonight. The Pirates bullpen, neither fresh nor trustworthy in recent weeks, despite their current hot streak.
Taking a look at the NHL, Teddy, could we have both 2-0 series? One in the Eastern Conference with the Bruins already up 2-0 on the Carolina Hurricanes. Now we look over to the Sharks, looking to take a 2-0 lead over the Blues, -136, total of 5.5. Binnington and Jones in the net tonight. A little bit of action there out in California from the SAP Center.
Yeah, sure. And again, with hockey, I can give you quotes. That's the best I can do when it comes to breaking down games. Unfortunately, probably fortunately, it's not my MO. When you talk about St. Louis, St. Louis stunk in the opener, and all every quote out of the team was how bad we stunk. Porous defense, a bunch of turnovers. Quote, here's forward Patrick Maroon. "It's over. Just throw it out. There's nothing you can do about it. You're going to have bad games. Teams are going to play good. It was costly turnovers they capitalized on. We found ways to fix our game and elevate our game." Coach Greg Berube, quote, "It was all self-inflicted. They do a good job, that team. They hound pucks and are tight on you, but it was self-inflicted on our part, turning pucks over at bad times. They're a good team. They're a hard forechecking team. Surround the puck with numbers. We didn't have the puck enough. When we did have it, we gave it back to them too easily. So, look at the quotes from the other side. Here's Joe Pavelski, Sharks captain. It was big we got the game one win. We expect them to be a bit better, and we've got to be invested doing things the right way. We like to go up 2-0. We know they're going to be ready, come out with a good push, and their legs are going to be better. It's a lesson for us. We've got to invest early, stay with it, and try to hold on to that home ice advantage. Sharks, they've won their season opener, or their series opener, in all three series so far, following the first round and the second round game one openers. They lost game two.